Boom. Out of sync claps.
That was crazy.
Welcome back
Yeah, we're here.
to the Prime Meats podcast.
Episode 8.
Good one.
A day later.
A day later. Yeah, we're doing this a day late, and we're doing it earlier. And we don't have cans to crack because we both have coffee.
Yeah, because we both had not had a coffee this morning.
And I am very sleepy.
Yeah, so am I. My
Alright,
throat's also a bit fucked, but...
so I saw this and it made me mad. You ready? I'm going to play it for Ryan. So we have... It starts and it's just like a convoy of motorbikes
Yeah.
in a lane, right? And the camera pans over and this guy gets off his motorbike and he's just stomping this car.
And then he goes through the back window.
And then the lady driving gets out and like gets up in his face and is like, and then he headbutts her with his helmet on and he pushes her. And then all these other motorbikes, they don't seem real chill with it. They're just going around and like passing him, right?
Yeah. Oh.
She pushes his bike over. He picks it back up. He gets on it. He's still yapping. A bunch of others like try and, I don't know what they're doing, but a bunch of other motorbikes pull up and stop. It doesn't look like they're trying to de-escalate. Maybe they are.
I don't think they are.
You don't think they are? You reckon they've... Yeah, she did push his bike over. They're probably not happy about that. But they seem to be going on their way. But now her car's fucked. And what you don't see there is she like takes out... There are children in the backseat of the car.
What the fuck?
There are two, and then the video ends. That one was cut off, but the video ends with her taking them away because I assume she doesn't want to drive her car with a smashed rear screen window.
What the fuck?
And it's so messed up.
What prompted that?
I don't
Just
know what
nothing?
prompted
Just-
it. Just what the heck?
What the heck was that?
There's fuck. I don't know where it went. Anyway, there was a photo of the guy who did it,
Yeah.
and he looks like such a pretty boy, like such a softie. I don't know if I can find it anymore.
Damn.
And I'm just like, people like that are horrible.
Yeah, that's such an odd...
That was in Philadelphia.
Ah, hey, it all makes sense now.
Back to me not liking Americans.
Fuck Philly.
And then in the article it says like he was reaching for a gun that he had, and he was like, and I didn't see like he did
What?
this a bit,
Yeah, I don't know.
but it's like people like that, man, are only powerful
Yeah,
because they have a piece on them,
a piece.
or they're in a pack of like 20.
20 motorcycles pulled up on them.
Yeah, I would
damn.
like to in defense of this woman, I would like to 1v1 him.
Bare fists.
Barefoot, no tools.
No tools. No weapons.
Except he's a tool, so like that's a bit of a paradox
shit.
there, a bit of a contradiction. But
Faraday's box?
yeah, it's like man to Faraday's box.
That was the wrong. Those are three. Those are two different things mixed together.
Yeah, man to man. I don't want to get too violent early, but man to man, I sleep him.
You sleep him?
I sleep him effortlessly.
No.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, he dreaming. He
Just
can't-
like that.
He counting sheep.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
and that was the thing that annoyed me this week. So
You know what annoyed me this week?
what?
Customers.
Oh, me and
I
you both,
fucking
buddy.
hate I think anyone that works in service
Yeah.
hates customers.
Anyone who has to deal with other human beings
Yeah.
that
Fuck.
aren't at your workplace,
Fuck them.
that aren't employed. Well, what did they do to you?
Yeah, so bunch of stock hasn't been turning up the past couple of days.
Theft.
No, stock hasn't been turning up, like it hasn't been delivered to the store.
Okay.
Because there's fires down south and they closed the trains. So because nothing turns up, it all turns up in one go. So it's about 4 days worth of stock comes into our stock room, and you know our sign says no loads refused. And so
Your sign says no loads refused. Yep.
and because of that, our stock room cannot handle all the load.
Of course.
So we've got to take stuff from out the back onto the store floor, so we've got room.
I've seen that at Woolies before.
And then the customers complain.
Oh.
And then they complained. We had this one old guy came up to me. I had. This is like 3 days in. I'm gonna fucking crack myself in a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there. He comes up. He's like, "You're making it really hard to shop here with all the stuff on the floor, brother. The stuff's there for you to buy."
The stuff is there for him to buy. Also, the idea of a supermarket is a bunch of stuff is put into one place for you and put on technically the floor,
Yeah,
and then you pick what you want and go.
yeah.
So he's just mad that You've cranked it up a bit.
Yeah, there's just a lot more there. I looked at him and I'm like, okay, there's not a whole lot I can do for you, man. Not a whole lot.
That's great.
But no, that has stuck with me for the past couple of days. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, is that it? Is it
And I'm
just
still
one guy
seething.
just sent you over?
Just all those customers, man, all of them. Also,
What? Say it. Say it.
and also just, I like the people I work with, but sometimes I lose my mind.
Oh, fair enough. I don't like the people I work with
Oh, that's
because they're all
unfortunate.
stupid and I'm way smarter than all of them.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding. That's it.
They don't understand you.
They don't understand
They
me.
don't understand your Rick and Morty level humor.
Whoa, that's
Oh,
cringe.
that was rude.
No. That is.
That was so mean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's.
That was mean.
Well, I can be Rick and Morty level humor. I just don't want to be like the fan base.
Mm.
I think that's where that falls off the wagon. But yeah, well, customers. I haven't worked for a while.
Have you not?
No, but I'm working.
We got Melbourne coming up soon, man.
Yeah, I'm working for the rest of the week every day.
Damn.
On top of going out Saturday.
Why are you going out Saturday?
Concert. Friends are doing a show.
Oh, are they here?
Yeah, they're here.
Oh, okay. We're going out next Saturday.
Hmm?
But we're going away next Saturday. Well,
For
not
what?
away. We got Julian's.
Is it that soon?
Yeah, that's next Saturday.
I guess I did get it off.
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well, today's the 9th. Next Saturday is the 18th.
shit. That's why I'm not working that weekend. Whatever. Anyway, I got it off ages ago, so it's all good.
Yeah, I got it off. Yeah. I'm keen for that.
Yeah.
I always have an interesting journey from out there and back.
Well, they were talking about setting up buses to go out there.
I don't know if they are.
That isn't happening anymore.
I don't think so. No, he hasn't said anything, so
Dude. I'd be happy if we got buses.
pretty nice.
Because then he can stomp on the brake and make the thing bounce. Like one of our teachers used to do for excursion.
We had a teacher threaten to take us off the edge of Castle Hill.
Were you being that swag? Why did
Nah.
he take all of you up there in the first place?
Nah, it was. Holy fuck! Ah,
Jesus Christ.
damn. Nah, it was our geography teacher. He was cool. But he was also crazy.
And he wanted to drive you all off a hill.
Nah, because he was like, what if I did it?
And this is while he was behind the wheel.
Yeah.
People like that scare me,
It's
bro.
It's like, damn, sir.
I got a lift from
You're
someone
different.
once who was like that, except they just drove really erratically and talked about how they want to die and they wouldn't mind if they crashed while they were driving and while they were driving really badly.
I would be. Nope.
I never got in the car with them ever again. They're very, very scary.
Is this why you never accept lifts from me?
No. I literally thought about that today. I was like, should I just ask Ryan to pick me up? And I don't think I've ever been in the car with him. Hold on, I have. Once. You picked me up from my place and we went somewhere. And I cannot remember where. But,
Did we?
yeah, I remember getting in your car. You've definitely done it before.
I probably have. I cannot remember this for the life of me.
Yeah. This week in music, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of slow in terms of what I listened to.
Yeah.
Like, best album came out this week would be Flying High Part 2 by The Alchemist.
Yeah.
Nice chill, boom bappy, lyrical raps, you know,
Yeah.
like good, just sit there and chill out.
Yeah, it's good.
I like all of the songs on it, really.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't miss on this. He normally
like
just
the
is a
album
producer.
cover.
Yeah,
That's
and
nice.
yeah, it's like a nice cube. I don't know the
Yeah,
art
it
word
reminds
for
me
it.
of like a Minecraft painting.
Yeah, and it's like a perspective. Like
Yeah.
there's two on the side, but every song has good features. He raps solo on the first song and then has like the opening verse on the other four,
Yeah.
and it's really nice. It's very chill. You should probably listen to it if you
probably
like
will.
chill shit. And apart from that, oh my god. Oh, I should have asked you to listen to it. I forgot. I meant for you to. It was called Big Dog by Benny the Butcher and Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
and it's what For All the Dogs should have been.
That's what it should have been.
It's just two homies getting on a track together. They say
Start spinning.
a big dog on the hook all the
Damn.
time, and
Damn.
it's just what For All the Dogs could have been.
That's what it could have been.
It's what it could have been.
I think the only My song of the week is Grease Mode.
Oh, you
by
asked me to listen to
Skepta.
that. I forgot to.
It's okay. It's from the Ignorance is Bliss album.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just something about it recently. Something about UK drill. And
Do they
rap.
say grease when they say it? Or do
Yeah,
they say it?
Grease. Yeah, they do say grease.
Grease mode.
Grease mode.
Like a greaser. Do they be like from the that movie Grease?
Oh, the musical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it got motifs like that?
No. No.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that would be insane.
Skepta.
You got John Travolta coming up.
Yeah, and then they're all just like dressed like greasers.
It's John Travolta.
Or whatever the hell
yeah, it
they're
is John,
called.
John Travolta.
I can believe that.
Oh, whenever I think of John Travolta, all I can think is my
Is the meme?
No, is my senior school English teacher. Because my hair, I've got a mullet. Oh shit! Sorry.
I don't think it picked up.
I've got a mullet at the moment, but my hair before it was like long and wavy, and I'd have it kind of like slicked back. And she would always call me John Travolta. That's just so. Whenever I think all I can think about is I love that teacher though.
Okay, yeah.
She's good. I cut my hair again during the week, and I didn't have to buzz it all off. So we winning, I guess.
That's good.
We
Self
stay winning?
haircuts
Yeah.
that aren't failures are great because haircuts are expensive.
Mind you, it's only a mullet, so all I've got to do is like shave the sides and like I trim a bit off.
Oh,
the
there's
top.
nothing you can't really see.
Yeah.
That is pretty fortunate.
The only way I could really do it, and it did happen actually, the guard came off the clippers when I was shaving the sides, so that maybe just skin fade on the side. Just
part of the fade. Do I need a haircut before I go out on Saturday? I keep looking in the mirror and I'm like, I'll just put gel in. But
No, I think you're fine. Maybe one before Melbourne.
it'll be fine. Probably, because my sideburns are getting unruly.
Unruly
Indeed.
sideburns.
Yeah. So I got sent to Dan Murphy's yesterday.
Oh shit.
Dad's like, oh, get a bottle of wine, please. I'm like, whatever.
Damn. Fair enough.
And I'm waiting behind this old bloke at the front. And this is like just before they close because I just finished gym. And I'm waiting behind this guy at the front of the line. And he's just talking to the register man.
Yeah.
About how all of the beer is boring nowadays. And it all just is weak and tastes the same.
Oh.
And the last good Australian beer was Cooper's.
Ah.
And the register man was reciprocating this. He's like, yeah, I agree. And then they were like, yeah, he was like, oh, man, I had Guinness like a couple years ago. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
And the old man's
Guinness.
like, I've had Guinness a couple years ago. You know, that's all made out of like the VB distillery in New South Wales or something? In Australia. They don't ship it, they just make it here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
Huh. I didn't know that either.
And he's like, oh, all these pale ales.
Yeah. Get a 4X gold up here.
Well, yeah. So, like, well...
I like 4X. Like,
yeah, I know. I knew. As soon as I was like, I'll write this down to talk about, I was like, well, Feather's just going to say, like, 4X.
I had Carlton.
Carlton was good.
A couple of days ago. Didn't mind that.
Well, we'll bring it full circle, like the,
I think I just can't change between beers, so if I've already had a 4X, I can't go to like a different type of beer. Or a wig me out.
Yeah.
Because I once went from a 4X to a Pacific Ale. A bit of a fruity beer, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. But it's, what is that whiskey ad? Canadian Club.
Ah, over
I
beer.
don't like beer anymore. That's just what it made me think about. This is just like the realistic version of that. An old man talking to a Dan Murphy's person about how beer is boring.
Yeah,
like, that's crazy.
Yeah, was it? I mean, I've told you this before, but yeah, last night when I finished work, had my shower, I was like, I deserve a beer. I opened up my beer. I sat there, had a couple sips, spilt it on myself. And I was like, it's like 1 a.m. I cannot be fucked. I just had a shower,
This
man.
paints such a bad picture.
Well, I just got back from work, so like it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I laid down in bed, and I'm like, all I can smell is beer. This is not good. This is not good.
Yeah.
So then I fell asleep. Then I woke up this morning. I'm like, I can still smell
And
beer.
of course, you can just smell it.
So that's why when you came in, I had no sheets on the bed.
Oh, I thought you were just changing them.
No, I was
Wait,
going to
how
change
bad
them
did you
anyway.
spill it? What?
It was just on myself,
Oh, okay.
and I wiped it off, but I could still smell it, and the smell just soaked into the sheet.
Well, I can't smell it anymore.
No, thank God.
Well, Yeah.
There is an empty can of Forex though, and I think if you sniff it, you'll probably smell it.
I'll be fine. I'll have a sip of coffee.
A coffee? What have I got? Oh, I've got something to talk about, but yeah, it's so.
Is this what you were alluding to earlier?
No.
Oh.
There was something that happened during the week.
Is it involving me?
No.
Okay.
I think it was a very big event. I'm not going to spoil it, so don't worry. People listening.
Oh my god, let's spoil Attack on Titan for everybody.
Holy
Oh my
fuck.
god, I have watched episode 1 and that's it.
Oh my, you need to watch it, man. You need to. It's so good.
Alright.
I was nervous about the ending because all the manga readers were like, "It's bad, it's bad." Or people were It was very divisive, actually. Sorry, some people are either going, "I love it," or it's the worst thing that's ever come out.
Okay.
And I think that can't be true because I saw the Darling and the Franks ending,
Okay.
and that's bad.
Well, people don't... Okay. The ending was very similar to... By the way, I do not really care... Do you care about spoiling it for people?
I don't think we should because the ending's only just coming out.
I was going to say the ending is very similar to a different anime's ending.
What one?
A Demon Slayer. From what I picked up, it's like they jump into the future a little, and it's just like a very abrupt way to resolve a story, but I think it's good.
Yeah,
They're
well,
like, this is the future, this is what it's like now.
yeah.
So, although how much of a jump is it in Attack on Titan?
It's only a couple months.
Okay, I think in Demon Slayer it's like a year or two. It's like a number of years.
Oh, and then they've also got that other chapter for Demon Slayer that came out, which was like 100 years after. That was weird.
That might be the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's like the last one.
Yeah. And it's like
Oh,
kids.
not 100. No, it's their children.
No, it's like their children's children. It's like,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's like.
Did I even read
well,
that?
Because they got phones and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Or maybe it wasn't meant to be that serious. It was just
Nah.
like a
I would also.
an over.
I would almost compare it to the Code Geass ending, in a way. No, not completely. There's definitely points where it's kind of similar. Not so much in the actual story, but just in the feeling.
That's a show I've been told to watch.
You should. It's very good. But no, I think I was definitely emotional on the last episode of Attack on Titan because it's been a big show.
And it's been a long show.
10 years, and like I remember, and then I was getting TikToks, and people were bringing back the memes from like 2013,
Yeah.
and actually I was like, damn, that's insane, man. This is
Yeah.
actually like, and I think it was a very good ending. And I've seen a lot of the ratings where I saw IGN gave it a 10 out of 10, which I think it does deserve. I wouldn't call it the best ending ever, in my opinion, but I think it is.
So then it's not a 10.
It's not. Well, there's multiple 10 out of 10 endings. It's not the only 10 out of 10 ending they've given.
No, like, it's not the best ending, but it's still a 10 out of 10. It's
No,
still a
sorry.
perfect-
Sorry. Out of all the 10 out of 10 endings, it's not the top one, if that makes sense.
So then it should be like a 9 point something.
Oh, it's not what I'm hearing. So I'd say you get all the 10 out of 10, so they're all 10 out of 10 endings. But then you rank all the 10 out of 10s ending out of A, B, C, and D.
Okay. Sure.
I wouldn't. Oh, fucking.
So-
God,
So the reason why I haven't watched it is because a while ago my friends Ben and Will had convinced me. They were like, Mitchell, this is the last panel. This is the last panel of the manga. And I look at it and it's him waking up and it's all a dream. And I'm like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah, we're serious. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to read or watch this then if it ends like that.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that was just a lie. That was just in like the first chapter.
Yeah, that's the first chapter of like the.
Yeah, where he
The
wakes up
manga.
and he's having a dream, and
Yeah.
it's just the first chapter. And I'm like, because I was like fact checking. I like opened the last chapter and skimmed through it, and I'm like, I quickly skimmed through it. I'm like, there is no waking up from a dream at the end of this.
Yeah.
I've been bamboozled into not watching this by
Yeah.
people who were like, you should watch this.
I think those two also don't like the ending. Well, I think they complain about it a lot. So.
No, they said they liked it. They said they didn't understand why the people online didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Is that? I've seen a big divide now. Now the anime ending is coming out. Like the anime only watchers really like the ending, but the only people I see that hate the ending are the people who've read the manga.
I think the manga's more epic.
But I think they're just a vocal minority.
A vocal minority. I thought it was a lot of. Well, I
No,
guess.
there's a lot of people that read it, but I think the people who hate it
Yeah, true.
are
Actually,
vocal.
because what millions of people have read it.
Mm.
I don't think there was millions of people
But
unhappy.
I think it was very good. But then I saw the proper Attack on Titan Twitter account got disabled by
What?
Twitter.
Why?
I don't know. It got deleted.
No, it didn't.
Like you can't find it anymore.
Oh, it didn't even get like the Kanye treatment.
No, let's see if I can. Let's see, because they could be finished now.
It looks like it's there.
There's
It was right there.
there's like multiple. Attack AOT.
Yeah, you're following it. It's that one. Oh, that's a parody.
That's a parody.
That's really strange. Is it that one?
And there is this one.
That looks legit.
Yeah.
It's all in Japanese.
I think there's also one that came out Attack on Titan like English.
Anyway, while you're twittering,
Yeah.
my album of the week this week. I think I missed it last week, but I saw that.
Yeah, I've seen, yeah.
Would be Life of Pablo
Oh yeah.
by Kanye.
What?
It's my favorite Kanye album, and that can get you some hate in some Twitter circles.
Damn.
Because there's the graduation fam, and then there's the My Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy fam, and I'm out here just liking Pablo, and I think it's his masterpiece.
But my album of the week has circled back, I think, to episode 1.
Really?
Yeah. well, just because...
Hey, it happens.
In soonish, we're going to go see Post Malone again.
Yes.
So I've been listening to his Austin album a bit more. So
Is it better with time?
yeah, I think for all albums for me are better with time.
I think that's the case with most people.
Yeah,
it takes a lot to digest.
I don't think there's many people who like love the album the first listen, because I did not love Austin the first listen.
I was alright with it.
I was like, some of this is cool, but some of this is a bit whack. But
I went in
More
with an
listen to it,
open mind because
more
of
I
the
like
songs that came out as lead singles.
yeah, I knew it was going to be a slower,
Yeah, a more sung out, melodic.
but there was some stuff in it that I just
And then he
was
pulled in the choir.
I'm excited to see something real live. That's the one with the choir, like the big that. I think that will sound really nice.
Dude, I can't wait to be there, but I'm just worried about money.
Anyway, I think I'm always worried about money.
Yeah, like I'm taking out 20 hours of leave before I go instead of while I'm there, so I can have money while I'm there. And I'm getting it on a week where I'm also getting paid for work, so I feel like I'm gonna get taxed a shit ton.
I got taxed a shit ton on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I got my pay slip, and I made the mistake of reading my net pay,
Oh,
not my
buddy.
pay, and I was like, oh shit, $900.
You didn't go and spend the money before you
No,
realized.
I was
Okay.
like, how? The money wasn't in my
I
account.
don't know. You could just spend it before you got it.
Okay, nah, my card doesn't let me do that.
Oh, okay.
I do it like that, so I don't fucking put myself in thousands of dollars of debt.
You mean you don't have a credit card, so you don't do that?
Yeah, I don't have a credit card.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, oh shit, $900. Fuck yeah.
I hate that.
Then it was $750, which
I'll
is
look-
still
That's still a lot, but like I'll look at mine and mine will be like, damn, I made one band this week. And it's like, sir, you actually made $680. It's like, oh
Yeah.
my fucking god. It
Okay.
gets big tax the bigger I make.
yeah.
Why can't they just take like exactly 100 off me every week?
Why can't we just tax the rich?
Hey, this is gonna blow your mind, but I think we do that.
Damn. How come I'm getting taxed then? Tax them more.
Tax them more. We should stop the loopholes because there are lots of loopholes.
We should
that,
rise up.
Well, you know about those, right? About like having multiple accounts and moving shit and
Yeah.
declaring things as donations or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. The evil wizardry and witchcraft of rich people to avoid
Yeah.
tax paying. Because bigger number, better person. And they just like being better people.
I think while we're still on the subject of media and entertainment,
I mean, that's all we talk about.
I saw a very interesting TikTok, and I saw the TikTok and I thought of you instantly. For
Great.
multiple reasons. No,
Did
this
he
is
like
good. No,
gut punch someone
No.
really hard?
No. So there is a book series that I'm reading, Stormlight Archives.
Yeah, man.
I'm on book 3. I took a break for a bit. I've come back. He's cooking. The author's cooking.
Right.
He's in there in the kitchen.
Alright, describe what happens in
There's-
these books. What are they about?
So, I'll say this. So I went on TikTok and I kind of just searched up the name of the book. One popped up about the Stormlight Archives, and this guy was like, if you like One Piece, you'll like the Stormlight Archives.
I don't fucking believe that.
No, because
that can't be true.
No, so he was like, so he went through. He was like, their world building. He would say for the author is on the same level, if not better,
Whoa.
than Oda's.
No,
He did. He was like, and he was like, the character development is better. And he was just like, oh, if you like One Piece, you like the Stormlight Archives. And if you like the Stormlight Archives, you like One Piece.
But it's what are they? What's it about?
Brother.
Tell me what is it? Pirates?
No, it's not pirates.
Then I'm already not gonna.
What? You can read stuff without pirates in it.
Pirates are cool.
They are, but like, damn.
Like, well, what is it? Medieval? Is it magic?
There's a little bit, but it is in a place not of this world.
As it should be.
It is in a weird, wacky place.
Is it like Discworld by Terry Pratchett?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a world that is flat. And a lot of flat earthers really like him, but I just like him because his science fiction is really good. Discworld's sick. The world is on a disc and it rotates. Don't ask me how it rotates, but it rotates while being on the back of 4 elephants, which is on the back of a giant turtle.
This is very long.
It's cool because time changes based on how far you are from the center of the disc.
Oh, what the hell?
And like, if you get to the edge is like a paradise. And like, it's really sick. And I've only read like the first book. Out of like, there's a lot of them. It's a series. Really good science fiction.
That does sound nice, actually.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So this guy, he's so it's Brandon Sanderson, for those who don't know.
I remember you talking about him.
Who is, in my opinion, one of the best authors.
Yeah.
But this guy, I don't know. Oh, the blurb is so long, man. But they are long books, and there's. I'll explain it. In this world, there's things called high storms.
Okay.
And these storms come. They like kind of predict them.
They're like a tornado in Australia.
It's like a big storm wall.
Okay.
And it crosses across the world.
So
and it destroys everything in its path.
What do you mean it's a wall? So it
it's
moves in a line?
Storm. Yeah, it like crosses across the world and comes back around. It's cool though. It's
okay,
cool.
No.
Cool.
You haven't lost me.
So it's just like, it talks about that, and a lot of the flora and fauna has Adapted. So grass like sinks into the ground and disappears.
What the fuck?
When there's high winds.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of wild.
That sounds kind of wild.
And it talks about how there's like rock buds, which is like a bulbous plant, and it spreads its vines, but then it feels the wind and it sinks back in.
Yeah,
cool.
okay.
Ah.
You know why I feel like comparing this to One Piece is invalid?
Why?
Because One Piece is all picture and word, and you're describing all word.
Yeah, because one's a fucking manga, one's a book.
No, exactly. So, in that one, there's lots of room for imagination as to what it looks like. In One Piece, it's very concrete as to what everything looks like.
This guy's he has photo like drawings in the book.
Oh, like Tolkien?
Yeah, like Tolkien.
Okay.
So,
are they as sparse as Tolkien's pictures?
There's quite a few in there.
Okay.
Let me see,
because I remember reading them, and there's like fancy plastic pages in Lord of the Rings, I think it was.
Yeah, in some of the.
But
like things like this will pop up.
Okay.
And it shows the animal.
And that's like 3. That's like it's got the whole picture of that creature, and then a bunch of different side things. Is that POV about to get your shit jerked? What is that? No, go back to that. Hold on. So we are watching like a guy POV lying in a bed drawing.
But they're drawing what's happening.
And there's like 2
I can't explain that without like spoiling.
He's got his hand out and he's about to grab him.
Yeah, so for those who know the book, it's Shallan drawing the patterns. Them pattern heads coming towards her in the first book.
Are they bad? They look bad.
They're not bad. That's a cool drawing. That was a drawing that I needed because they were talking about this animal. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
This looks like a jellyfish.
It looks like
Is it that?
Yeah, so
this is like a weird isopod
because they were
jellyfish.
saying, and I thought they just meant a normal turtle, like just a big ass turtle.
Okay, well the way they've drawn his face makes it look like he's like an omnipotent god thing.
Yeah,
It
and
looks really big.
it is big. It is very big in the it's huge.
Yeah.
That's another drawing. And
Fair
then it's got
enough.
like diagram talk this up. No, I think it's very. I don't own the physical books though. Sadly, I buy the ebooks,
That's fine.
but I do want to. And
Look
then,
after the trees.
and then if I buy these physical books, I'm going to give you the first book, and I'm going to make you read it.
Me?
I'm
How
gonna
long
get-
is it?
It's long.
You know how long it takes me to finish a
They're
book?
big books.
Like, I still have the second Jack Reacher book, and I started reading that months ago. And I haven't opened it for, like, weeks.
My dad loves Jack Reacher. I actually never.
Jack
read.
Reacher's really good. I have the first book. I think I gave it to Mum, so I don't know where it went.
I watched the Amazon Prime Jack Reacher that came out like last
Did
year.
you think that was cool?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
The actor's cool. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I think because Tom Cruise played at one point, but Tom Cruise isn't like big enough
No.
because Jack Reacher is
Fuck.
supposed to be fucking
He's
huge.
the actor. He's Fad from Blue Man
yeah.
State.
Oh, I cannot remember. Yeah, I know exactly.
I can
it's
like
a
picture his name written down in front of my
1,007
eyes.
pages.
Yeah, the Jack Reacher book's not even close to being that long.
Yeah, how long did it take you?
A while, because I would read it on break. Once it really hooked me, I was reading like big parts of it at a time.
I
It's
would
called
say-
Killing Floor, the first one. Oh, it's no, don't.
Alan
Oh
Ritchson.
shit!
Sorry,
I wasn't gonna get there.
Oh, no.
I would have wasted a
Yeah.
lot of time.
but a trailer came out yesterday for like
The next one.
the next one.
I was like trying to find pictures of what the people look like
Yeah,
so I could picture them.
yeah,
But the first article was like why the second book would be like a very good thing and a very bad thing for them to turn into a TV thing.
So what's the Killing Floor about?
So the Killing Floor is about a guy who, by chance, well, I don't know how much of me explaining it's going to be a spoiler.
No, they came out years ago. I think.
Okay, well, he goes to he used to be military police,
Yeah,
and he's finished,
yeah,
and he just moves around like a vagrant carrying his bag of stuff,
yeah.
and he's big, and he by chance gets on a bus, and they're like, "Are you catching the rest of this line?" And he's like, "Whatever. Actually, no, I'm getting off here." He gets off at a town, and it's like a strange town.
Has his brother been murdered?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So by chance he gets off at a
the
place,
first season is based off the first.
and his
book.
brother gets murdered, and like the big turn in the story, it's kind of all normal. Well, not
Yeah.
really. The police come and get him,
Yeah, yeah.
and
There's someone
then
called Roscoe.
yep,
Him and Roscoe sleep together.
him and man, yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh, and when okay, yeah. So hold on. So the police take him in for some reason. I cannot remember the exact reason.
Is there a black detective?
There is a black detective. He's the G. But fuck. He's like talking to, and then the head policeman's like, I swear I've seen you before. I've seen you. And he's like, you were here. And then they find out like the guy he's talking about is dead. And then the reason why he thinks it's him is because it's his brother who looks very similar to
Yeah.
him. And then shit goes crazy. And the Killing Floor is like, I don't know, it's called Killing Floor because there's a lot of murder that happens.
Hmm.
And like the murder is in it are very gruesome and it's very evil. And I'm not gonna, I don't want to spoil too much about it. But Strange Town, he does, and when okay, so he gets with the lady cop,
Yeah.
and they're like an important duo
Yeah.
in solving the mystery. And then when they like what is it, cut ties in the end and like say goodbye, it's so sad.
Yeah. Because I assumed, I haven't read the book,
Yeah,
but I assumed those three people would stay together. The detective, the lady cop Roscoe, and Jack Reacher would stay together.
yeah.
But in the next season, no.
No, it appears that while there's an overarching like this is the character, this is the world, and that's all the
Yeah.
same. It seems like James Bond, where like each story is like a new crew or whatever of people, and I'm fine with that. I'm just assuming he's gonna like hook up with one lady per book, like James Bond as
I think
well.
that's literally what it's about. I think this guy just pops.
Well, yeah,
He's
He's-
also, well, they say he's like 6'6" and
he's a brick shithouse.
he is huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm enjoying them, but it seems like he's like this really experienced ex-army, and he just seems to be prepared for everything.
Hmm.
And he's like thrown into these horrible situations. And I don't know. It's almost like a Goku. Like he just
Aw.
seems too strong. So it's less about the action is sick, but like a lot of the relationships he has along the way, and what's his fucking name? Lee, who writes them?
I was going to say Lee
Lee
Harvey
Child.
Oswald.
What the?
That's
Okay.
the guy that
Lee Child. I remember
Yeah,
it.
Lee Child. Yeah.
He's got a very good way of describing shit and talking about it. And the only reason I started reading them is I went to the bookshop and I was like, time to get crime fiction book. I want a thriller crime fiction. And I stood and they all say, going to a bookshop and not knowing what you want, but you know the genre's tough because they all say #1 bestseller on them, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that means nothing.
And they all look very pretty. All the covers are nice nowadays. They're not all still just penguins or whatever. And it's tough. So I googled. I'm like, best, please best. And I'm going through them all, and they're like, oh, the guy who wrote Da Vinci Code. It's like, I don't know. I kind of got sick of it by the end of the series.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh damn, I liked the first Da Vinci, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But I remember reading that and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, this? No, this? And I'm like, I get it's a very cheap way to choose what I want to read, but I
Yeah,
just want to
fair
read
enough.
something that's decidedly the best of that genre.
Well, then, because you're getting the best. Like,
And
I
everyone
think,
liked, everyone was like, boom, Jack Reacher, love it. Bad that I bought the first one because now I want to buy all of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, great.
And books are expensive, man.
Yeah, I got told by QBD, they're like, you got a free membership subscription because you spent $2,000 on books. And I'm like,
Jesus.
I guess I spent $2,000 on books then.
Jesus. Like, if I was to go Stormlight.
That is because I bought like all of One Piece for QBD, so that definitely didn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this-
see,
Like the four books together is $200.
for 4K pages.
No, the books get longer.
Oh, like Harry Potter.
Yeah. So they're all set in the Cosmere.
How do they spell that? It's like Kashmir,
Yeah. That's the universe they're all set in.
Kashmir,
And
Zam.
they're all... But he would say that is his best. The Stormlight Archive. He is considered the best fantasy author.
Yeah, right.
And that's why I read, because I was like, shit, I want a good, like, kind of high, dark fantasy book. Because I like fantasy.
All right.
And
Do you want a fantasy right now?
Oh,
What's
damn.
that smell? All right. You are in Italy,
Damn.
Pompeii.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, like that. And and the lava is coming,
Oh, no.
and the gas it's stinky.
Yeah, sulfur.
Yeah. What you doing? What do you do in this sitch?
Strike a funny pose. So that when
Holy
when
shit.
they pull up my
How did you
remains.
know I was going to talk
Well, because
about
that's all that fucking people talk about Pompeii is all the people that were like jacking off or having sex.
Yeah. There's like a statue of a man grabbing his shit.
Yeah, I feel like if I
How
can't...
intact are our fingers? If I like do this, no, like okay, if I do a peace symbol, are the fingers gonna, or is it just gonna look like that?
It's just gonna look like...
Is it gonna look like I have my fists up,
Ugh.
like I'm trying to fight
Wait,
the?
is there any chance of me escaping? Or am I just dead?
I don't know. Do you own a boat?
Maybe I do. I'm imagining I own a boat.
So you're a fisherman, and you have stinky fisherman.
Yeah. Can I escape or not?
You said that, and then you did like a jet ski motion.
Yeah, no, then I'm like, they don't have
No. For the sake of
Okay, well then I'm striking a funny pose.
what's your pose? You gonna go full Nelson?
Nah. Nice. You do the Mike Tyson like.
You can hold that.
I don't know if I'm burning.
That
to
seems
death,
like
that
a
could be
hard
rough.
thing to hold. Yeah, I don't know
I think
how
the
the
full
men.
Nelson would be easy either.
Well, no, you just get prone with your hands locked and you can't move anymore.
Yeah, then you start burning. You're like,
And then you
"Ah."
start burning. Well, mine would be like, I don't know. I really like the peace sign, but the meme of the guy disappearing and he's like, I'm out.
Oh yeah.
It's like that, but it's like I like, that's cool. I like.
No, it's like what pose would I strike?
It's
Maybe,
an Earl Sweatshirt lyric. Chuck a deuce if you know it's the end. Boom.
maybe I just sit on a chair and I just cross my arms. I'm like, yeah.
No one's gonna talk about you.
Yeah, I know.
You,
It's
know,
not
you ain't no jacking my shit in the Pompeii lava
funny. Nah.
guy.
I don't think I could at that point. I think I'd be too scared.
You think shock and fear would overcome you?
Yeah.
Do you think he finished?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
That's so sad though. For eternity, he's just never gonna. He's for
He's
an eternity.
dead, bro.
never gonna...
He's dead.
No, but I mean like his soul will have
His
never finished,
soul.
and he's forever just never finished.
No, but what if he died while he's finished? He's now just continuously finishing.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
And this is something we're never gonna know because there's no
I don't think I
fossil.
want to know.
There's no fossil evidence. Well, no, it's like closure on the story. That poor
I do not
man-
care about this guy's story. I ain't gonna lie.
If you were an archaeologist like Indiana Jones, you would care so
Yeah,
much.
but I'm not an archaeologist. My
He's-
mother was an archaeologist.
No shit.
Actually,
Did
no,
she?
she was
Did she find the Ark?
Was she a paleontologist?
Is that different?
They're a little bit different.
That is a little bit different. Did she ever go
Paleontology
to
is dinosaurs.
Lake Mungo?
No, she was an archaeologist.
Lake Mungo?
What the fuck is Lake Mungo?
We learned about it in history. It was in the textbook. Did you not have it at your school?
What? Wait, though. In what? Where is Lake Mungo? Like, what is?
Yeah, it's in Australia somewhere.
I've probably done it then, but I cannot remember this.
It's like where the oldest remains of humans in Australia were found, or like maybe the world or whatever.
on. Wait, we didn't do ancient history.
Well, it was just history. It was like year 8 history.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember year 8 history.
I could tell you so many
That's
things.
7 years ago,
You
man.
know, they didn't teach us. We learned about triangle trade, but we didn't learn about the colonization of the Americas.
Oh, we learned about that, but we didn't.
It was in the textbook, and I'd always flick to it because it was interesting, but we never got to learn about it. Our teachers just dogged us. Our curriculum dogged us of that real shit. I don't think the microphone can hear you.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Sorry, I'm just busted someone's
The
ear.
only things I have to edit out of this is you being loud. We haven't even said anything bad. Alright, so I went back to listen to the old episodes, just the start of them, to see the progression of the beats I've been making.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back to episode 1, and the mic quality is so bad.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
so bad. I'm almost like, it's our most viewed episode, and I feel like if our sound quality was better, we would have retained a lot of the viewers from that first episode, maybe.
It was not. It
Maybe.
did not sound great.
And like, I remember someone was like, "Hey, we're listening to your podcast when I drive down a fucking Alien or
yeah.
whatever," and I'm like, "Oh," and then she was like, "Oh, it's actually pretty funny," and I'm like, "Great, don't listen to episode 4." And then I'm like, I don't think they're gonna listen anymore because the mic quality is so bad on the first one, and I almost want to just delete it, or like change the name of it to "Do not listen to this mic quality bad," which is like, oh, the last episode got a comment on YouTube, and I was like, yeah, comment, and it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to, but you guys need to turn your mics up or your volume up, and I'm like,
Damn.
our sound quality's fine. I told Riley, and Riley's like, man's just got to turn up his headphones.
Yeah.
Because I edit the thing at like just under max, and
Yeah.
when I think it's loud enough, that's loud enough. So then if you wanted to ear rape you, you can.
Yeah.
I just don't understand that.
Cannot please the people. So you're saying we got our first hate comment? We got haters now?
Well, I didn't. No, I wouldn't call it a hater because he just seems like a confused loser.
Damn. It sounds like you hate him.
It's like, bro, if you don't have your sounds up, I don't know what to tell you. Like, he might be an audiophile, which is the technical term for
Yeah.
people like that. That's cool. Just turn your fucking shit up, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I guess.
I think part of it was instead of editing the video, I just pressed the send to video button on our distribution website,
Yeah.
and it made it kind of quiet, but it still wasn't so quiet. I don't know. This guy's getting too much attention for his worth. So how long do you think this podcast is going to live, Ryan? Until we're done with uni, or like beyond that?
Damn, we already get into this at episode 8.
Well, no, I just thought about. That's not what I mean. Are we going to make it to episode 1000 like Joe Rogan?
I think I would need to be making some money at that point.
Yeah.
I would need to be making money from this year to go to episode.
Well, we
1000.
don't advertise this to anyone but our friends and family.
No.
I feel like when we're going to go to Melbourne, I want to print out a bunch of QR codes. Or like just have it on my phone. I'm like, yo, listen to the podcast. Episode 2. Listen to episode 2. Not episode 1.
We're going to be these guys podcast.
Well, it's like,
we got a podcast.
we have a bunch of Melbourne listeners already.
We do, actually. Melbourne boys are loyal.
Shit, I wanted to talk about something for Melbourne, but I forgot it.
You know what happened in Melbourne?
What happened in Melbourne?
I think it started in Melbourne. Optus outage.
Okay.
That was annoying.
This was... Okay, I didn't mind it, because to be fair, it happened... It started at 4 in the morning, and I was still awake, because I have been unable to sleep recently.
Damn.
Even when I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'll, like, close my eyes and start seeing shit.
Jesus.
which I haven't been seeing for a long ass time. No, okay, so when I was young, when I would try to sleep, I would just like picture a humongous mine. Like a big, big hole in the ground. And there's like a conveyor belt, and it's like carrying shit. And I would just like be standing on the edge and staring at it. And I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to go to sleep. Why am I seeing this? And now I just see weird things. I'm like completely sober. I'm just trying to sleep. And I'm just seeing things. I know I don't sound sober. That's why I had to clarify that. It's like I'm on like a trip and I'm just seeing things. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like these weird moving shapes and like these creatures. And I'm like, can I just sleep, please? I'm closing my eyes here and I'm just seeing things. And I'm like, this is really hard to sleep to.
You're too wired.
I'm too wired?
Yeah, you're going.
It shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, no, that's unfortunate.
Normally when I sleep, I just sleep and I just clonk out. But I don't even know what I was trying to say.
I just see nothing.
Yeah.
And I start thinking about my own mortality.
Yeah, I used to do that.
And
I
I
got
get
over
this
that.
eternal feeling of dread.
Okay, well, I can talk to you about that if you want to talk to someone about that.
Okay. I'm fine.
Optus, yeah. So Optus, I'm like just on my phone, and I'm like, I can't sleep. I may as well watch YouTube, which isn't the solution.
No.
And it's like 4, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then the Optus dies, and for the first time ever, I'm not in the middle of nowhere, and it says SOS
Yeah.
only, and I'm like, strange. So then I finally am able to go to bed because I physically can't really do anything else.
Well, my
And it was still down in the morning.
it was down to like 12.
Yeah.
My home internet is Optus, but my phone data is Telstra.
Oh, okay. Part of why I was like, let's do this
So-
a day late is because like I would like to be at your house when we can Google things, and I was like worried you couldn't Google things.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, Optus is down. We'll just do the podcast tomorrow.
no, I've still got Telstra data.
Yeah, okay. I have
I can
Optus
still-
phone and then iiNet internet.
What the
That-
fuck is
well-
iiNet?
iiNet, they're a Hawthorne Hawks sponsor. That's why Dad likes them.
Okay.
But it went down. It was still down, and there's like footage of people standing outside Optus stores in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the customer sales rep of Optus going to do to fix a nationwide problem?
Yeah.
What is you bitching to like some poor person going to do?
Well, Optus has had a lot of
Talking
problems
about
this year 'cause
customers.
they had their big data leak.
Yeah, Dad came in and he's like, oh, you see that it went down? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, you're lucky you're with Telstra. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you reckon it was another hacker? And I'm like, well, the news article said it was a firmware update and they fucked the shit. And
Well,
he's like,
they're being very like
They're being pretty American.
They're not
they
being,
just fumble in the bag. I mean,
they're not being very transparent with what's going on. They're like, this.
well, how did the news know it was a firmware problem?
Well, they just said it's a firmware problem, but that's not.
That's fine. Do you ever just update your computer and the whole thing breaks for 8 hours?
No, actually. Like, I saw someone's like, damn, my first head Optus had actually deleted System 32.
That's completely valid. They
And
could
I was
have had an intern on who like stepped on a wire.
Well, I hope just stepping on a wire wouldn't shut down,
Okay.
because there was some very big issues with like hospitals and like
Oh my god.
call centers for emergency services.
Yeah.
People can like contact emergency services.
Yeah. That reminds me of
It's not good.
a short story. It was about how all of the internet in the world passes through one wire in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like terrorists and they're trying to cut the wire to like take down the world's internet.
Damn.
Would you cut the wire?
No.
Why not?
Fuck everyone over.
Yeah, it'd be anarchy.
No, I don't want anarchy,
It would
man.
be sick. No, it'd be like when Rick from Rick and Morty
Aw.
changes the money symbol to 0, and then the whole shit crashes because he crashed the stock market manually. I don't know if you've seen that episode.
I have. That would be insane, because it's fucked up how much we
Anarchy.
rely on internet.
Yeah, I know.
It gives us so many good things.
Who
but
would be the king of Australia in all of the anarchy? Would it be
the strongest? Who is the strongest?
It would be who's the vlog YouTuber that Julian likes? The bald one?
Oh, Spanion.
Spanion would be the king of Australia.
That'd be kind of lit. I wouldn't mind Spanion being
because
the
he's
king.
just so friendly and he would be able to tame everybody.
Yeah, and I think I would not want to step up and try to fight Spanion
Well, there's a whole demographic of people like Spanion, but I think Spanion would do it the best.
Yeah. Spanion's the best out of all. Because, well, he did a video, he was like, if you're going to commit a crime, why would you go kill someone and, like, spend 20 years in prison? Like, what's the point of that? Go make illegal money.
Are there
Go make
more...
money.
Go do white-collar crime. Well, okay, are there more, premeditated murders or, like, accidental, anger, heat of the moment ones?
I think more manslaughter is what you're thinking.
No. So I mean, like, people who plot to kill people,
Yeah,
and people who get mad and, like, hit someone really hard, and then they die.
Yeah, that's manslaughter.
No way. I'm not talking about, like, being drunk and coward punching someone. I mean, like...
That's still manslaughter!
No. Like, in this moment, you have angered me to a point of killing you.
Yeah.
That's manslaughter?
Yeah.
Simply because it's not premeditated and planned out.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That...
Is it the same if you have a gun? And you're like, I hate you,
no.
bang!
Okay, well, if you've come here with a gun and you're going to kill me, then yes, that's second degree.
What? Wait. How do they work? Is it like burns? Is it like burn degree? Is first degree the worst one?
I could be, but I'm 90% sure that's how it works. It's like, if there's premeditation, it's first or second degree, depending on the severity.
So if I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna flatten you like a pancake, and I go and ground pound someone like Mario, and they die, hypothetically.
How long have you
Am
been
I a
planning...
murderer or a manslaughterer?
Well, you're still a murderer because you've killed someone.
Okay.
So, like,
as opposed to me being like, I'm riding my bike and I'm like, I plan on ground pounding someone today.
Yeah, and you've had actual like planning
and I've thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So do you think there's more premeditated murders or heat of the moment murders?
Heat of the moment.
Okay.
Definitely.
I don't know why I thought of this for some reason.
Well, I think
we were talking about crime just then. Yeah.
There would be so many premeditated murders that don't get carried out, I feel like.
These people are pussies?
Or they have a moral compass and they think, maybe I shouldn't do this. It's kind of fucked up.
Similar like people who are about... I'm not saying that.
Damn, yeah. Also, when the Optus went down, I played a lot of the Suika game. This fucking fruit game.
I love the Suika game.
I remember Mitchell showed me this game. Was it last episode?
It was 2 ago.
2? Yeah. He brought his Switch. He's like, try this. I hadn't heard of this game. I played a little bit, and I could feel it in my fingertips. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
This could be addicting. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it. But then I went on my Switch.
I took it away from him.
But then on my Switch 2 days ago, and I had 400 Nintendo eShop credits.
Yeah.
So the game would only cost me 50 cents.
It's a cheap game. It was $2.40 yen, $4.50.
So I'm like, damn.
I think it was made more expensive just for localizing the game.
Yeah. So then I bought it, and I've been playing it non-stop.
Yeah, his high score isn't even near mine yet.
Yeah, okay, but I've had it for like 2 days, man. I'm only 700 away.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot of cherries. That's a lot of cherries. That's 350 cherries.
I'm gonna drop some watermelons on your fucking cranium in a second.
Actually, you can't. Yeah, and it's a game we're probably both going to be playing on the plane to Melbourne.
That and Tears of the Kingdom.
Sure.
What does that mean?
I don't know if I can.
Well, no, I don't know if you'll play Tears. I
don't know if I can finish it in handheld. I feel like.
Or because we're sitting next to each other.
We are sitting next to each other.
We can play Mario Kart.
Oh my god. Do we have a table in front of us?
Well, they've got the little fold-out like tables.
No, but we have like the extra leg room thing. Do we still have a table?
I'm assuming we still have a table.
I thought we were in like the bit where there's a row in between us for escaping. We're in the escape row. Yeah,
but there is still a fold-out table, and I think it just pulls out further.
Are we going to get really sick if we play it on the plane?
No, why would we get...
Because of like motion sickness.
Yeah, but it's different to being in a car and playing, because like you're reading in a car is a death sentence.
Yeah. Because
it's like you start feeling... But
I feel like I'm immune to that. I'll just be on my phone for an entire car.
But I feel like... But in a plane, because you don't feel yourself move as much, if that makes sense. Because you're not feeling like that.
No, that's right. And we aren't really that close to the back, so there's not going to be turbulence.
No.
Alright. Australian hip-hop.
Yeah? Gets clowned on too much.
Okay, so we both like it.
Yep.
We have a friend who likes just normal hip-hop, like trap, lyrical stuff. I like that stuff too, but I can appreciate... He reckons the Australian accent isn't built for hip-hop, for rap.
Damn.
And he started like emulating like a bogan, and I'm like, well, that isn't really what they sound like.
No. I'll say it's a very different sounding.
It is different sounding. Most Australian Oz hop or whatever the fuck they like to call themselves.
Yeah.
It is all very lyrical, and like the further you go down in the listener count, the more like grimy the production gets. Not like grimy, but like I don't know, like
they're also
it's
just
nice.
some fucking wild.
That's some wild shit. He also told me that Hilltop Hoods don't rap, and I'm like, well, I was like they do.
They do.
Their most recent album isn't a very good example of it because it's
No.
very slow and sad.
I need to find this. This song.
But like The Calling,
fucking-
their debut album on streaming, not like their old mixtapes, but The Calling,
Mm.
holy shit! There's some introspective stuff on there, lyrical things. They get a little political at some point, just complaining about Australian politics and being like a puppet for America at the time, because we'll do whatever they do. What are you looking for?
I cannot remember the name, but it's just
It's
so.
a nosebleed section.
No, this is just some Australian hip hop playlist.
Okay.
But there is just I remember this song and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Fig Jam.
Fig Jam's good. Fuck, I'm good. Just ask me. What's the other? Is it Fig Jam?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The other one where he like leaves his job and he's like, he talks about just. Eve, that's a weird by Cheap Sober. That's a weird song.
I haven't heard that one.
That is not a good
Oh,
song.
okay. Well, that's Watching My Function's a great song.
Yeah.
Talking about leaving his job.
Fuck, I'm good. Just.
Oh, you
ask
mean
me.
Chase That Feeling?
Oh, what am I thinking about?
All right, you keep doing that. and I don't get it. I mean, if you listen to a full thing and dislike it, fair enough. But I feel like there's like merit to it, and it's unique in a way. It's unique in the same way UK rap is unique.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I can hear you right now because you've moved away. Are you farting on me? What are you doing?
No, I'm listening to this.
Oh, okay. And it made me think when he said that. It made me think about how like alternate underground hip hop is getting big nowadays,
Yeah.
and like mainstream. The numbers on mainstream is kind of falling off. And honestly, some of the mainstream albums that have come out recently have been kind of a letdown. But like, you got Billy Woods, JPEG Mafia, The Alchemist, Danny Brown is dropping some nice stuff. Like all these underground people who have like a weird, unique sound. Like almost Baby Keem. I feel like Baby Keem bridges the weird sounding stuff and the mainstream stuff very well.
I love the TikToks of like Baby Keem and then Kendrick's ad libs. It's like Baby Keem is a functioning member of society. That's so funny, man.
And it's like, yeah, so like it's like he has a really weird voice, and like you have
Yeah.
to do weird, quirky things to stick out and get big nowadays, which I think is like a double-edged sword, because like it'll sound cool, but like sometimes it's just like what is happening here? This is wacky.
This is a bit too wacky and wild for me.
Like great album by Arm & Hammer.
I have no idea who that is.
It's a duo of two people you also will not know.
Is one called Almond, one's called Hammer?
Nope.
Oh.
Almond is one word. It's like Armand Hammer. And it's got Billy Woods and Elucid.
Almond.
Okay.
Almond.
Elucid is like stylized with a space in between each letter and it's
Almond.
capitalized.
Almond.
And like their most recent album is called like We Buy Diabetic Test
Almond.
Strips.
Almond.
Almond. It's just
Almond.
Almond Hammer.
You know when you say a word enough, it stops making sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like when
this
you
is-
write an entire essay and then like the word could doesn't look like it's
Could,
spelled correctly.
Could.
Or like sold. I will look. Oh my god. When I look at words for too long writing things for uni, they just don't look like real words anymore.
Yeah, I'm just like, damn. You know what I have a problem with when I'm writing? I'll be writing and I'll be thinking about the next one I've got to write. So, I will just have, so if I'm going and the, sometimes I go A-T-H-E. Like, I'll just start writing the next word.
A-T-H. And you write ath.
Yeah. And I sit there and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, and then sometimes where I'm just like, I keep thinking about what I'm going to write next, so I just start combining words. And I'm like, wait, this is not right. None of this looks right.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay, man.
I
Laugh at my issues.
I haven't. Is that a
Almond.
dyslexia thing?
Almond.
You think too fast for your hand to write?
Yeah.
Anyway, almond
speaking.
hammer, almond hammer.
Almond. My
I think
tongue feels bigger
it's.
than my mouth.
I don't know. I think it's good that weird shit's getting good again in hip hop. Like
Yeah.
strange, because I don't think hip hop should be a mainstream thing. Like it started as like a counterculture thing
Yeah.
that your parents hated, and now it's like they also blend hip hop and R&B together as the same genre. I don't know about that. They're like hip hop. It's the biggest genre. If you add R&B to it, it's like, well, those are two different things.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people who blend them together and fuse them,
Mm.
but it's like, and the numbers are declining, and like the other things are catching up a little,
A little.
and it's
Well,
like,
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be mainstream just by nature.
yeah. I think it's bad being mainstream, but yeah, I feel like there's sometimes where it's just the same stuff coming out
Yeah, there was a big problem with that for a
over
while.
and over.
But it's why the good ones who innovate and do their shit are really good.
Like a Drake.
Hey, on the fuck, what's it called? The one with Sexy Red.
Oh no, not that song, man.
That's so innovative. Shake that ass for Drake, then shake that ass for me.
Oh, I just fucking
What did you just do?
scratched it on the side of the coffee table.
Oh, it sounded like you popped it.
I did.
What the fuck? Did you have leg day?
No, my knees.
Furphy's disabled himself.
Oh, fuck that hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Morality of the Melbourne Cup.
I didn't watch it.
Because every time the Melbourne Cup comes up, people protest the horses.
But only when it's Melbourne Cup.
Yeah,
Melbourne
well, I feel
horses
it's
are run
only
like
that-
almost every day.
because it's the race that stops the nation.
Does it?
Well, that's what they call it, but
Bro, I didn't even notice it happened.
yeah, I just
I saw
forget about
it was on like a sign for like a cafe, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And I went to gym the next day, and it was on like replays were on, and I'm like, oh, okay.
The only reason I knew it was coming because I got a message if I wanted to go to the pub.
Did you?
No, because I didn't want to go to the
Did
pub.
you watch the race?
No.
Did it stop you? Oh, well, we're part of the nation. It didn't stop us.
I know, but I feel like if you live in Melbourne, it's big
Do you reckon it's a good time to do crime
because everyone's watching.
because everyone's stopping to watch it?
Maybe.
Oh my god, all the vulnerable pockets.
Okay.
No. Like pickpocketing. What did you think I meant?
I don't know. I'm just like.
Oh no, yeah, we'll do a bank heist on the Reserve Bank. A bank heist.
A bank feist
A bank heist.
on the Reserve Bank.
They're
of
not gonna
Australia.
they're not gonna know what to do because they've never been feisted before.
Feisted.
They've never had a
Neither
bank
have I. I
feist.
don't know what the fuck a feist is.
I'll just fuck around and find out. They
Is
don't
that
know
what
what
a
it is. They
feist
can't
is?
do. Well, it was me mispronouncing heist.
I'm looking at him as Tiesto now for some reason. I don't know. I thought
Tiesto?
I don't know why. I thought you said feist, and I thought Tiesto.
Oh, because they have similar syllables in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mate, I don't know.
Did anything else happen this week before we close this out?
I always forget something, and it pisses me off because I'm just like, damn.
I always write stuff down, and sometimes I don't talk about them. No, that's all of it.
No, I don't think I've got anything.
You don't think so?
This has been a bit of a weirder episode, but I feel like it's just because we've been tired.
Yeah, we're both tired, and oh my god, actually.
We've been.
Did you
working
see
a lot.
this?
What?
He
No, I
retweeted it! He retweeted it!
I did not see that.
So there's a rapper that me and Riley like. He's pretty chill. He's
Hmm.
like Earl Sweatshirt, Alchemist vibes.
Yeah.
He's called Boldy James.
Mm-hmm.
He's when I think of trap rapper, he's like a real one because he just raps about drugs and rich life.
Damn. Fair enough.
And he's just got very good wordplay and flows, and his beat selection's nice. Anyway, he posts him getting head on his Instagram story,
What the fuck?
but it's like him, this other girl in the background who's just like freaking out and dancing to the music, and then like this head at the bottom of the screen that's bobbing up and down.
That's wild.
And
That's wild.
and it's like, that's crazy, bro. It must have been like off something or something.
Fair enough.
And then he deleted it.
Oh,
And then he retweeted a meme of him later.
fair enough.
Like a Simpsons meme of it.
Fair enough. He's honest.
He's on it.
He's honest with it.
And He's just, I don't know, he's a real one. You don't see many rappers posting that.
I feel like a lot of rappers have. I feel like there's been a lot of just stuff people post
You
on
reckon?
Instagram. Yeah, just wild.
Fair enough. Anyway, that's been the news this week. I'm getting better at Counter-Strike. I dropped a 3k damage game last night,
Damn.
which is pretty good, Ryan.
I'm
good.
regressing in my League of Legends skills. I'm getting slower like an old man.
That means you have to jump off the ship and come play Counter-Strike.
Nah, I'm even worse at Counter Strike.
No, but you'll only get better.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm kind of amazing League of Legends. I play once a week or once a fortnight. Don't. A fortnight is a measure of time. God fucking damn it!
Oh, that's another thing. Fortnite, OG Fortnite season. Woo!
I can't believe it.
It's been fun playing Fortnite again.
I downloaded 8% of it and I had to restart my computer.
Did you finish it?
No.
Fucking.
I had to restart the. Ow! I had to restart my computer.
You know, we could have been playing Fortnite.
Yeah, I am like the best Fortnite player ever.
But you can't deny Fortnite with the boys is fun.
Yeah, I need to put a controller on because I cannot. Building was only good with a controller.
We only played no build.
No, but I feel like that's part of the problem as to why I watched you guys come 40th like 3 times in a row.
Okay, but you didn't see our
Because no,
turns.
it would get to a point where you'd be running around in the open and there's nothing you can do
Okay,
but shoot.
but that is me playing with Gus, and I wouldn't call Gus the absolute king on the.
Well, hold on.
sticks.
Can Mafu build?
Muffle was a lot better at Fortnite than.
Yeah, exactly. You by choosing to play no build, you are like
Yeah, but I don't want to go shoot at someone and they build the fucking.
You build the thing too.
skyscraper.
you just shoot the bottom of it out and they fall and they get hurt.
Yeah, but I'd much rather just focus on the gunplay. Just the.
I always okay. So my thing was I would build, but I would also carry nades on me so I can shoot them the bottom of their build so they'd fall out of the sky. And I don't know if that still works because of like the portable rift and all the bullshit they've added.
No, you can still.
Can you can't just glide out of the sky if I shoot you out of the sky. If I shoot your skyscraper down.
Yeah, no, they can't just glide out.
But if they jump pad, they can. Or like they
I
don't take
think
fall
jump
damage
pads
if
are
they
in
jump
the,
pads.
This.
They got rid of them?
I don't think they're in this. Because
Yeah.
I think every week it's going to be changing, like going progressing through the seasons.
I don't like that. I
don't know
just
if it is, but I
okay.
think,
Well, like if they bring back the if they bring back the cube.
I think they are bringing back the cube.
Okay, I played up like season 1 through 3
Hmm.
on PlayStation, and at some point there was a cube, and as soon as the cube went into the ground and fucked everything up, I didn't like the game anymore. The cube existing was cool,
Yeah.
and it moving was fine, but when it finally got to its destination and broke everything, I was like, I'm good.
Yes. So you went a real one.
I was there from season 1 to 3. What are you talking about? And I recovered my account, and all of the skins I got were gone. So explain that one, PlayStation. Explain that one, Epic Games.
Did you link your PlayStation and Epic Games accounts?
Yes. I did everything. I had the same username. I was much dank meme. Shake your head.
Alright.
I was a child. And all my shit was gone. And if my shit was still there, might have still played the game. But it was all gone.
I bet you all your shit is there.
It's not. I had like
You just said you haven't finished installing it.
no, because like a few years ago when I tried it again,
Okay, well.
recently it was gone. On my school laptop, it was all
Okay.
gone, and then I was like, "Fuck this."
Okay.
I don't
well,
think reinstalling it again is gonna fix it.
No, I think we look. I think we check.
You just want me to download it, so I have it downloaded.
I just want you to play Fortnite.
I just don't want to play Fortnite.
You,
I'd rather play CS and get yelled at by strangers.
you made me play CS, so you got to play some Fortnite.
I'll get Fortnite on my phone.
You can get-
Isn't it cross-platform? You can play Fortnite phone with Fortnite normal. Don't do that. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think there's good music coming out this week, so I'm gonna have a field day next week.
Yep. Well, this has been the episode.
This has been the episode. Bye bye.